say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. The throw. And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
And now on second down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
The expressway is wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Milroe. He uncorks one deep. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. They're trying to get to it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure coming. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Neal. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Jayhawks are in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown Tide. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. Going up top on first down. Buys a little time. He's turning it loose into the middle. Fires into a world of traffic and it's picked off. At the 45 on his way. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
On the option, the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. From this spot on the field, that would be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. First down for this offense. They believe they can run right here. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
It's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, man.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Going up top. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd down, going up top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter.
21, Kansas, 15.
1st down to start the drive after the break. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got the quick pass. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quick strike complete.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
Absolutely perfect.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Buying some time. Fires downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have